Okay, guys, should we start? Should we start? Because we have like 16 participants. Okay, okay, we will start now. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Shaping business opportunities, formulating and offering. I need to minimize the window so that the students can see the screen clearly. Okay? Formulating and offering. Formulating and offering a marketing mix. Marketing mix we usually call integration of marketing, or we also call marketing and integration. The marketing mix. The marketing mix, 4 P's. Okay, marketing mix is containing of 4 P's. We call it 4 P's. Guys, if there is any question, so you can raise the hand, okay, in the chat bar. So I mean, raising a hand, I can see that there is some message, okay, because I cannot see any comments. So if you have any questions, so you can ask me. The marketing mix, the 4 P's, or marketing integration, or the integration of marketing. Historically, the marketing mix is known as the 4 P's. Okay, the 4 P's mean it contains of the 4 P's. That includes a product, place, promotion, and price. So we call it the marketing mix, the 4 P's. Without these 4 P's, the company or organization cannot stand. Okay, so every organization, they need these 4 P's. Next slides, it's coming in deep details. The marketing mix, 7 P's. Okay, so remember one thing, when we discuss the 7 P's, or uh, when we hear the word 7P, okay, 7 P's are 7 P's are always used when we talk about services. Okay, let's say product, 4 P's. Okay, yani 4 P's for product, price, place, and promotion. These 4 P's are for tangible items. But when we say in marketing mix the 7 P's, so 7 P's are considered for services. And for example, you are selling, let's say, you are selling something tangible, like you are selling mobile phones. So for mobile phones, let's go to the previous slide. Here we go. If the companies are selling, let's say, mobile phones, okay, so mobile phone basically is a product, number one, P number one. Okay, uh, it needs a place where you want to sell. Of course, it needs a promotion. Okay, anyhow, how the people know that you are offering a cell phone. Plus, of course, it has a price. So any tangible product is consisting of place, product, place, promotion, and price. Similarly, when we are talking about services, so we will consider 3 more P's. So 4 plus 3, total 7 P's. Okay. For example, for the services, we will add 3 more P's. What are these 3? The fifth one is, for example, people, okay, process, okay, and physical evidence. These 3, okay. Any product, place, promotion, and pricing. These are the 4 P's, okay, for tangible items. When we say we are going to discuss the services, any intangible, so we will add people, process, and physical evidence as well. So However, as people element is now recognized as important for all offerings, not just services. 5 P's are commonly considered for product offering as well as the 7 P's for services. Okay, as I give you the example. Is this clear? If you have any questions, so you can raise the hands. Okay, but I will be know that there is questions or something. Okay, basically the marketing mix, the elements of the marketing mix constitute the offers made to customers. Okay, the elements of marketing mix constitute basically the offer made to customer. We are utilizing the or as marketer these 4 P's. Okay, are basically the mix of constitute to offer to made to the customers. All of the elements play a role in meeting customer needs. Basically, all these elements like 4 P's. Okay, why we are using? Because all of these elements play a role in meeting customer needs. Okay, while marketers use and vary elements of the marketing mix to tailor the offer to customer. Point number 4, in practice, elements cannot be frequently and rapidly changed because it takes time and or be expensive. In practice, yani meaning that practically, elements cannot be frequently and rapidly changed. Okay, it is not easy to change the product. Okay, practically. Change cannot be frequently and rapidly changed because it takes time and or to be expensive. Change is always risky. Change is not easy. So careful research, analysis, and planning are important for an optimal mix. Okay, optimal. For example, you can monitor. So careful research, okay, analysis, and planning are important for an optimal mix, so that you can see what's going on around you, around market. Close monitoring of an organization's environment is also required to ensure necessary changes that can be anticipated. Okay, close monitoring. This is very important. Close monitoring. Okay, to look the market from a very close view. So close monitoring of an organization environment is also required to ensure necessary changes that can be anticipated. Now, let's say, what is a product? The term product describes services, ideas, and physical goods. Okay? The term product describes services, ideas, and physical goods. Why we are using, okay, services and ideas and physical goods? When you contact, let's say, when you contact your lawyer, okay, advocate, okay, basically he is selling his product in a shape of idea, meaning you are going to him for consultation. So basically he is selling his ideas. He does not have any physical thing to sell. Likewise, you have an option to go to the supermarket to buy a candy or chocolate or ice cream or milk. Okay, meaning that you are buying something tangible. Whereas if you go to a lawyer, advocate, he or she will sell his or her ideas, meaning that he or she provide services, not a physical good. So when we say the term product describes services, ideas, and physical goods, it could be different. If you are going to buy a product from a restaurant, okay, so at the same time they are providing two things. services and plus physical goods. Let's say you are going to a supermarket to buy something. So at the same time, they are providing you only a product. So we call it physical good. Idea, I gave you the example of lawyer. Services, for example, you want to spend some time in a hotel. So in hotel, basically what they are providing pure services. Let me take comments. Any question? Okay. Okay. Many offerings include a combination of goods and services. Okay, as I gave you the example, many offerings include a combination of goods and services. In the marketing mix, product includes specifying a product's development requirement. Okay, in the marketing mix, product includes how to specify a product's development. Okay, packaging design, how to design the package of the product, branding, how to make your product as a brand. Okay, how to produce your product as a brand. After sales services and support. Okay, so these were some marketing mix product that product includes. Three levels of product benefits if you look at it. Number one is installation, yani augmented products, installation, after sales service, warranty and delivery card. The last line, if you can see, where you see installation, after installation on the right side, if you see after sales service warranty, and then delivery and credit. This comes in augmented product. This is basically augmented product, meaning you are augmenting, or sorry, the organizations are augmenting their product. In the second line, if you see packaging, features, styling, quality, brand name, okay, this is basically actual product. This is basically the actual product. Packaging, features, styling, quality, brand name. But where inside is the core product, core benefit of service, meaning the main thing. Let's say you are going to a hotel. Basically, they are providing you supplementary services. Okay. For example, they could say that we have a gym, we have Wi-Fi, we have a swimming pool. Okay, we have this service, we have masjid, we have church, we have this, we have that, we have that. Okay, fla. Basically, all these are supplementary. Okay, because you're not going for gym, you're not going for swimming pool. Okay, the core benefit of the service is to stay for some time and then leave. So augmented product, actual product, and the core product. Basically, the core product is the main thing. Okay. Types of products. There are different types of products. For example, there are four main types of products: convenient products, convenience, shopping, specialty, and unsought. Convenience product, for example, frequently purchased, low investment and involved. For example, when you buy milk or tissues, candies, okay, from any supermarket, we call it convenience product, meaning everywhere you can find or easily you can find. Shopping, less frequently purchased, selected on price, quality. For example, furniture, computers. Okay, so shopping, we call it shopping. Specialty product, special purchase, expensive, strong brand preferences. For example, luxury items. Specialty, we call it specialty products. Okay, when you buy a luxury items, any precious items, so we call it specialty items. Whereas unsought products, are usually the customers have little knowledge. For example, new invention or little interest. insurers. Okay, something that customers are usually don't think about them. Okay, so we call it unsought products. So convenience. So there are basically there are four main types of products: convenience products, shopping products, specialty products, and unsought products. You have any question, guys? Okay. 19 students. Where is Asil? Asil. Asil. Can you write here something? Is it clear? Is it clear for you? This is Asil. Bushra. Bushra, you have any question? Okay, great. Let me randomly check 2 more names. Zaid Abdullah. Zaid Abdullah. Abdullah 2. You have any question? Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Innovation in a product is expensive and risky as it is incremental in nature. Okay. Basically, innovation. When we say innovation in what? Either in product or in service. Okay. So innovation in product is expensive. Yes, it is expensive. Okay. It is not a cheap activity. It is very expensive activity. Okay, and plus risky as well. Okay, why it is expensive and why it is risky? It is expensive because the innovation in a product means that you are changing your product. So changing your product means that whatever you have in the past, you have to waste it, meaning that it is expensive. Okay, for example, you have different packages, different packaging. Okay, you have, let's say, even you have, for example, new employees. You want to hire someone new. It's not easy. Innovation in terms of everything is risky and expensive. Okay, plus risky in a sense, risky in the sense that you never know, whether the step you took will be beneficial or not. For example, you change the color of the product. You never know whether it's gonna increase the sale or decline the sale. You never know. Okay, so innovation in a product is expensive and risky as it is incremental in nature, meaning it is basically an addition to something. Mainly at actual product level rather than at the core product level. Okay, mainly at the actual product level rather than at the core product level. For example, new packaging, new features, new styling, and new quality freezers and washing machines, which were invariably white, are now available in different. One moment, let me see who's asking something. Okay. Freezer washing machines, which were invariably white, are now available in different colors such as black and stainless steel. Okay. These are just changing. New product development. There are 5 steps 5 steps basic new products process. Basic new products defined or classified by Crawford and Di Benedetto 2014. Phase 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In phase 1, opportunity identification and selection. Phase 2, concept generation. Phase 3, concept or project evaluation. Phase 4, development includes both technical and marketing tasks. Whereas phase 5, launch. Okay, so there are basically 5 steps. Okay, according to Crawford and D. Bendito 2014. Let's see if they have any explanation. Okay. New product development model by Crawford 1991. Extended list of steps for developing new products. Okay, this is called the extended list of steps for developing new products. For example, new product planning. I mean, for new product, you always need a planning, reviewing current products performance and identifying threats and new product opportunities. This is a new product planning. Okay. Idea generation, second step, idea generation to generate the idea. Generating product ideas in line with organizational objectives. Basically, idea generating is basically meaning that you are working with the objective of the organization. Okay, so generating product ideas in line with organizational objective. Screening of idea or idea screening, number 3. Idea screening is basically assessing how well product ideas match organizational objectives and resources. Okay, this is called idea screening. You will look at your idea, okay, assess how well product ideas match organizational objective and resources. Meaning it's a reviewing. It's basically a reviewing process of your idea. So we call it idea screening, or in marketing perspective we call it idea screening. Concept testing, number 4. Concept testing. Concept testing is basically, it is the testing the new product concept on a small sample of potential buyers to assess their reactions to it. Concept testing is basically, for example, you have now a new product, okay, so you want to test it whether a small number of samples. For example, you want to manufacture a new product with a new style. Okay, so you rather to throw yourself completely, you will go just for few samples. You go for few samples. Let's say I develop this product, or I develop this services. Let me ask the opinion of the clients or the customers. Okay, so basically as organization, what you are doing, you are testing the concept. Market or business analysis. So market analysis or business analysis, it is basically the evaluation process. So it evaluating the new product potential sales, cost and profits for the organization. So reading or assessing the market, we call it business analysis or market analysis. Number 6, product development. Determining if the new product can be produced both technically and cost effectively. We call it product development. How to develop the product? To determine if the new product can be produced both technically and cost effectively. Number 7, test marketing. Marketing test. Okay. Introducing the new product in limited geographic areas or representative marketing channels to determine the reactions of potential buyers. Sample launching for the entire marketing. Testing marketing. You have some samples ready now, and you will launch in a specific or in a limited area. For example, a product, okay, and you said that you manufacture a product and you want to, before launch, you want to test the market. So testing a market is basically meaning that you need to cover or target a specific area, okay, because you want to look for the feedback of the potential customers. You want to look the reactions or the feedback. Okay, what do they think about your product? This is called reactions of potential buyers. Point number 8 is commercialization. Commercialization is refining and settling plans for full-scale production and marketing. It's basically refining and settling plans for full-scale production and marketing. When we say commercialization, commercialization means that it's ready for sale and it's ready for the marketing activity. We call it commercialization. Not all companies go through all of these stages or go through them in a systematic process. Of course, I mean every company they have their own style. Okay. However, these 8 steps, okay, in new product development usually, okay, not always, but usually they are applying these steps when it becomes to the new product development. Product planning in detail. Step 1, new product planning. This step involves analysis of the micro and macro environment. Okay, this is mostly it's a repetition. Okay, so step number 1, any product planning in detail. Okay, product planning for any product. The companies are having some plan. Some they are using strategies. Okay, how to develop a product. Okay, so for any new product, okay, the companies they are utilizing different strategies. So step 1 is new product planning. So this step involves the analysis of the micro and macro environment, competitive positions of the organization and competitors, differential advantages and marketing information. Okay. SWOT analysis can be useful tool in the product planning process. Okay. SWOT analysis. SWOT is basically a combination of 4 words. Okay. SWOT. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Okay. I always share this with my students before doing or before conducting any business, before starting anything, do always SWOT analysis. If, yani because to identify your weaknesses and to identify your strength. Okay, the comparison between weaknesses and strength. This will tell you basically, are you able or do you have the capabilities to go for it or just step back. Okay, so if the weaknesses are high, then you need to work on your strength. As okay, so let's say you want to start a business. Okay, so do the SWOT analysis. Okay, the SWOT analysis in shape of, for example, what is your strength? You want to start a business. What is your strength? Let's say your strength is that you have enough capital, meaning that you have enough investment. What is your weaknesses? The weaknesses is, let's say, that you are a short temper. You become very angry. You are a short temper. Okay, so the strength was you have enough capital, but the weakness. What is the weakness? The weakness is very dangerous. Okay, what is it? Short temper. Or let's say you are not a business minded. And you have enough money, but you are not business minded. So this is the weakness. Now, what is the opportunity? Opportunity is the market. What opportunity you have? You have enough space or enough place where you want to invest, meaning that you have the opportunity. But after investing your money, what is the threat? Most likely your competitors are your threat. So before starting any business or before conducting any activity in business, the marketers, okay, and the organizations, they are conducting and they are doing their SWOT analysis. Any question, guys? Okay. Step number 2 is ideas generation, to generate the idea, okay, in product planning. Step number 2 is idea generation. Ideas may come from one or more of the following: research laboratories, okay, periodic reviews, open calls for product suggestions internally or externally, unexpected suggestions, competitors or other organizations, and collaboration. So these are the steps. Okay, basically ideas may come from one or more of the following. Idea generation in step 2 when it becomes to the product planning in detail. Similarly, step 3 is idea screening. So looking at your idea, whatever you have, you will review your idea. This is basically idea screening. Idea screening involves selecting the most promising ideas for further development using a set of criteria proposed by day 2007. Time consuming competition when open competition for external ideas submission. So these are the idea screening. Concept testing, how to do the concept test. The product concept might be described in words and or images and sometimes using physical representations. We target consumers' feedback sort to a set of questions. Okay, concept testing. So sometimes the um, the institutions or the organizations, they are basically want to test their concept, meaning some idea came into their mind, now they want to test, okay, their ideas, their concept. So the product concept might be described in words or in images and sometimes using physical representations which target consumers feedback meaning the customers view about, okay, or the customers comments about the product or services. Concept testing allows products ideas to be defined before expensive further development is pursued for promising products. They will they will take some samples, okay, and give it to the customers, and they will look for the output, or they will look for the feedback of the customers. Step 5 is market or business analysis. Business analysis involves evaluating the sales, costs, and profit estimates against the organization's objectives and determining the contribution and attractiveness of the product concept. Market or business analysis, basically to study about the market or to study about the business, is basically market or business analysis. How it works, okay, whether it's suitable for me to get in or not. So basic business analysis involves evaluating the sales, cost and profit estimates against the organization's objectives and determining the contribution and attractiveness. So whether it's going to be beneficial for us or not. Okay, the sale of the product, the cost of the product, the profit of the market. Okay, all these analysis, it could be either market analysis, it could be either business analysis. So this was step 5. Step 6 is product development. To develop a product. Product development entails translating the product concept into an actual prototype of the product. Developing a product. Product development meaning the manufacturing companies, okay, or the organization, they are basically doing what? Developing a product. Step number 7, testing or test marketing. Test marketing includes testing not only a prototype product with a subset of target consumer but also the full marketing mix. When we say that test marketing, it is not include only to test the sample or example. Okay, basically it's testing of the whole or the full marketing mix. The full marketing mix mean the 7 P's, or could be for or the 4 P's, yani product, place, price, and promotion. Step number 8 is commercialization. Commercialization, a full-scale launch of a product, of a new product, having evaluated the feedback from the test marketing and incorporated any required amendment to the marketing mix. Okay, the timing of a new product launch needs to be set carefully. Considering other products in the organization, competing launch, etc. Basically, commercialization is the marketing process. Yani it's ready for sale now. So let's advertise it. Let's start market of this product. So this process is known as commercialization. Okay, the marketing mix place the marketing mix any place P, okay, 1P distribution channels. Marketers need to collaborate effectively with the operation management function to ensure that sufficient quantities, appropriate outlets, and acceptable delivery cost are provided. Okay, this is a place, okay, distribution channel. Okay, for example, intermediary. Okay, from one, let's say A, B, C. A does not know who is B, whereas B know that who is C. So A know B, B knows C. So this is basically what this is basically a channel. Okay, yani A want to sell something C. Okay, but A does not know who is C. A only knows who is B, and B knows who is C. For example, I sell to you. Okay, I sell something to you, and further you sell that product to someone else. So meaning that there is intermediation. This B is basically what this is intermediate between A and C. Okay, and this process is basically we call it the marketing channels. Okay, so marketers need to collaborate effectively with the operations management functions to ensure that sufficient quantities, appropriate outlets, and acceptable delivery costs are provided. We call it distribution channel. This is the basically the distribution channels. Distribution channels. Some channel members may also perform other functions, including channel members. Okay, channel members is basically, for example, like I gave you the example A, B, C. A does not know who is C. Okay, A knows who is B. So A will sell his product to B, and then B will sell to C. So basically, A, B, C are the channel members, meaning they are working in a channel. Okay, so some channel members may also perform other functions, including information, promotion, contact, matching, negotiation, financing, and risk taking. For example, the B example, like A, B, C. A, let's say the manufacturing company. B is, let's say, Banda or Al-Uthaim market or As-Sadhan, okay, or let's say Carrefour. B is Carrefour, whereas C is the customer, any customer. So manufacturing A. B, let's say Carrefour, okay, intermediate, okay, and C is basically the customer. So Banda or Carrefour, okay, they basically have information, promotion, contact, matching, negotiation, financing, and risk taking. Information, for example, channel members can be vital source of information about other stakeholders and force in the marketing environment, which can help an organization with its strategic planning. My meaning that they have insufficient information. Sorry, sufficient information. Promotion, they are basically conducting the promotion of the product for the others. So communicating promotions for a product. Contact, people know that where is Banda. People know that who is Carrefour. People know that who is Asadhan. So contact, some channel members will be in contact with potential buyers or consumers and can influence their purchase decisions. So they have a contact. Matching, some channel members may influence aspects of the product to enable it to match customers' needs more closely. Matching, this is comparison actually. Negotiation, agreeing price or terms to facilitate exchanges. Okay, a negotiation, they are always negotiating. For example, let me sell your product. Okay, let me sell your product, then I will pay you. So basically, this is basically a negotiation process. Okay, financing, providing funding for channel distribution. Financing, providing funding for channel distribution. Risk taking, taking on some of the risk involved in channel. For example, if the product is good product, let's say everyday product, running items like milk. Okay, it could be expired. So taking on and the middlemen or the intermediaries, they are paying on the spot. So risk taking, taking on some of the risk involved in channel distribution. Distribution channel, the length of the chain and the type of actors in it vary. Okay, it is always mukhtalif. The length of the chain and the type of actors in it vary. Some chains are getting shorter with providers dealing directly with buyers, such as in the travel industry. For example, travel industry. For example, you want to buy a ticket. You want to buy a ticket. Okay, either you will buy directly, yani through online, or you will go to the agent and buy the ticket. So A, B, C. Okay, you are A, the B is, let's say, the agent, okay, and the C is the aeroplane. Okay, so some chains are getting shorter with providers dealing directly with the buyer. Sometimes you will buy online, meaning there is no one between you and them, such as in the travel industry. Other chains are getting longer and more complicated, such as in clothing manufacturing. Clothing manufacturing, yani the one party will go to other party, the other will go to other, yani other. They will sell, finally reach to the customers when it becomes to the clothing. However, when it becomes to the travel industry, it becomes very short. Similarly, service distribution is more likely to be direct. So, okay, service distribution is more likely to be direct. For example, you want to reserve a room for you. Okay, you want to you are going somewhere. Let's say from one city to other city. So you will just switch on your computer, open the hotel, okay, and do the reservation. So services. So basically, what is this? This basically service distribution. So service distribution is more likely to be direct. Traditional distribution channel, these are basically the channel members. For example, the manufacturer, from manufacturer, the products will go to wholesaler, from the wholesaler to retailer, and to the retailer or consumer. Okay, manufacturer, from manufacturer to the wholesaler. Okay, wholesaler are the businessmen. Okay, wholesaler are basically the businessman. The businessman will sell it to the retailer. Who are the retailer? For example, I give you the example, Banda, okay, Asadhan, Carrefour. These are retailers. So they will sell, the wholesaler will sell the products to the retailer, and further the retailer will sell to the consumers. So under the traditional under the traditional model, each channel member was independent and pursued their individual goals and could conflict as well as cooperate with other channel members. Channel conflict, if not resolved, could potentially damage channel relationships and compromise the effectiveness of the whole distribution channel. By the way, we call this a traditional model. Okay, vertical model. Vertical marketing system (VMS). Channel members act as a unified system under the leadership of one channel member on the basis of one of the following: owning the other channel members' corporate VMS. Okay, we call it VMS, vertical, meaning it's in the shape of vertical. So owning the other channel members' corporate VMS. Number two, having contractual arrangements with them, contractual VMS, vertical marketing system, and external control over them through superior size or power administered VMS. So manufacturers, wholesaler, retailer, and then finally reach to the consumers. VMS examples, for example, the Apple brand. Apple it manufactures chips and sensors for its products. Okay, it manufactures chips and sensor for its product, for Apple product. Has a laboratory in Taiwan. They have a laboratory in Taiwan for developing screen technologies. For screen technology, the main laboratory in Taiwan, okay, has bought a manufacturing facility in North San Jose, providing the company with flexibility and control over manufacturing. See, things are coming from where? Yani chips sensor for its products. Okay, has a laboratory in Taiwan for developing screen technologies. Has bought a manufacturing facility in North San Jose, providing the company with flexibility and control over manufacturing. And Apple sells its products through physical and online stores as well as selected retailers, controlling distribution and sales to end customers or consumers. Apple provides its own iOS, okay, and iTunes softwares. So these were the today's lecture. I hope I hope it was fruitful. You have any question, guys? Addition? Mashallah. Genius? No. Mariam Ahmed, Badur, Bushra, Fatima. Okay. Malak Al Malki. Everything was easy. Thank you. All clear. Fatima. Okay. What about other students? Mashallah. Only 4-5 students. Okay. Okay. Alia, Hussein. Okay. Good. All clear. Okay. Okay. Hafiza. Reem Al Shehri. Okay. Abdurrahman. Clear, inshallah. Okay, let me see how many students we have here. Welcome, Bushra. We have approximately, where are the students? 19 participants from the beginning. Okay, if you have no questions, then we will leave. Fine. Okay, the girls are happy. Okay, Reem Al Shehri, Hafiza, Alia, Abdurrahman, Hussein, Abdul Kareem, everything is fine. Okay. So okay, this is very simple. It's very simple. Uh, okay, guys. See you all the best, inshallah. So if you have any questions, so you can ask me. No need for attendance. Okay, inshallah. Next week, because LMS is not working. My LMS and my Cisc app is not working. So from next week, I will be able to take the attendance. Okay. So see you all the best, inshallah. Meanwhile, if you have any question, so you have my email, so you can ask me. Okay. So although still there are some questions that needs to be added, I'm still waiting from the university side. So let them get back to me for my asked questions. Maybe some of you asked me some questions and I am unable to answer them. The reason for such a thing is that I'm still waiting for some questions. Okay. Okay, I will mention Bushra Ahmed. I will mention my email now. So I'm still waiting for the I'm still waiting for the feedback of the university, because there are some students that are asking you the questions. They are asking the questions. So Ahmed Sudani, same to you, doctor. Okay, same to you too. Okay, I will write my email ID. Okay, here you go. It's Haseebullah. Yes, it's there now. It's my ID. Do we have WhatsApp group right here? Do you have WhatsApp group? Okay, great. Okay, guys, so you have my email. You have my email now. So Meanwhile, if you have any question, so you can ask me. Okay, if I have the answer. So some inquiries are still pending. I'm waiting for LMS and Cisca app. Okay, and then I mostly the questions I will be able to answer. Me let me get the information and update myself about my Cisca and LMS. Okay, guys, all the best, inshallah. See you next week. Okay. So if you have any, thank you. All the best, and see you, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.